The tax season is finally over. I mean, until it starts again, right? So now is the perfect time to take vacation, and after you get back to work after break, to reevaluate what went right with tax season, what went wrong, and what can we do better. So in this video, I'm gonna go over tax season struggles and what to do with them after tax season. Let's dive in. So the first thing you should do after tax season is to take a break and do something fun for yourself. If it's a weekend getaway, a spa day, or just sleeping in, take some time to recharge your batteries and do something that makes you happy. You earned it. And remember, self-care is important. You should take care of yourself before you can take care of others, right? Revisiting just finished tax season is probably the last thing you want to do, right? I actually believe that we accountants, especially tax accountants, survive tax season because we have like a short memory. So we forget how bad it was last tax season and we just jump into another one. But anyways, it's the best thing you can do. So you can find a way for improvement. So the next tax season will be better, right? Because it will be better. It is a chance for you and your team to talk openly and honestly about it. What worked this tax season, what didn't work, why it worked or didn't work. What would you do differently next time? So examples could be that you have this like amazing software that you implemented last year, but the process for collecting clients' documents didn't work. So for example, the software is scanning W-2 form, but because the clients were emailing you the forms but not uploading, you didn't use that software. So that could be example. Summer is ideal time on focusing on improving processes and implementing new softwares that you guys identify on this post-tax season review meeting or process, right? Outside tax season is a great time to work on our CPs, continuing education, learn new skill, and maybe even sign up for something fun for yourself to improve your leadership skills and I don't know, learn a new skill. A new hobby would be fun too. For example, you might take a leadership development or public speaking course, learn more about like data analytics or marketing, or for example, join a professional accounting or bookkeeping association, or if you're not CPA or EA yet, you might decide to become one. Client experience is more just a customer service. It's everything that the client feel about your company. So it's about like, for example, it can be like how easy it is to upload the files or how easy or fast they can get a response from you. So the top two reasons why the customers leave their CPAs is, first of all, unresponsiveness, and second of all is they feel like they're not receiving enough value. So let's work on those two. So what can you do to make it better? First of all, don't be once a year accountant. So most like small business owners, they like take care of their money and they watch every penny. So if they write a check every month but hear from you only once a year, they might question if they pay what is they paying for, right? So that's number one why the business owners leave their accountant. And the way to build value is that you have to identify, like there is a couple of ways to do it. You can identify using client surveys, what actually clients want. So like listening to your clients is a very, very good idea. Also, make sure to rely on technology to make keeping up easier. So one of the ways can be automating like email lists, or make sure you send the client like all kind of like useful tax and account information. So things like that. Reaching out to the client is probably the simplest but the most efficient way to understand your client and do the better work for them, right? So it can be as easy as just sending an email asking what went right, what didn't go right, and just make it as simple as possible for them. So it's easier for them to reply and they can provide you more information. So only by knowing the needs of the client, we can exceed their expectation when we do know their needs, right? Also, it is important to keep in touch with the client. So I think like weekly or monthly newsletter is like a great idea. Also, if you have ability, if you have a physical accounting company and an office, invite your clients for event like office happy hours or maybe like a lunch or picnic or something like that. I mean, I think that's an amazing idea to get to know your clients. And I think they'll be more loyal to you when they know you as well and they know when you care. Getting to know your clients personally is a step in the right direction for building better relationships. And those events, particularly the informal ones, are excellent opportunities to do so. Based on research, 65% of tax preparation services, and I'm smiling because I think it's insane, 65% of the time we spend on tax preparation is actually spent on the chasing the documents for a client. Are you surprised? If the documents, files, and numbers are not received in time, then the whole process is delayed. This is one of the major problems when it comes to tax season completion. This is also impacts your client relationship, since the time allocated to talk and build relationship with your client is spent asking them to send you data. So what to do about it? I mean, first of all, you should reach out to your clients earlier before tax season. So like a month before you start your tax season, you should start reaching out so at least they remember they have to upload documents. Also, I would recommend to make sure when you gather information, you automate as much as possible. It can be done by creating checklists or email templates or providing like email reminders with lots of tax softwares available out there. So the client receive email reminders about certain documents they haven't uploaded. I mean, automate as much as possible and let's try to get that information earlier. Also, another suggestion, maybe like suggest discount for some tax clients that upload information by certain dates or tells them like, oh, you actually, I mean, increasing the fee for a client, it's just common practice. If they haven't uploaded something until certain day, or you will be extended their tax return, or for a fall season, you'll be charging them extra. So it's up to you how you want to do it, but those things are very helpful. A well-trained staff is your best asset during tax season, and you all know it. So investing in professional development, in different tax improvements like new legislation, like tax preparation trainings, or maybe even bringing like external person, like for example like me, to help and teach your staff so they're ready for a tax season. That would be the best asset for you. I know we all worry that they can leave, and what if you invest in them and they leave? So imagine what would you do if you don't invest with them and they stay. That's probably will be not that amazing, right? So I would recommend you always invest in the people you work with. And that would be helpful anyways, no matter if they stay with you for a longer time or they leave, but it's a good attitude to have. And it also brings up morale because people would know, oh, if you work for this person, for this company, you actually can learn a lot. So that would be a good reputation, good morale, and will just benefit everybody. So don't forget to do that. So what can you do about it? Well, obviously you should review like your staffing hours, like who worked how many hours, why they actually work that many hours. So you have to ask the questions like what did take too long, like how we can make it shorter. And maybe like I would recommend just at least do one thing that will save them some time. Like say, if you can save your employee 5 hours of work during tax season per week, that would dramatically change their life. And they will be more they will be more towards, like they would be a better team player and they would be more dedicated to work if they know that you do something for them, if you like care about them and you want to do something better. Another solutions that I want to like offer you, and that's actually very exciting for me because start offering this service. It's a tax preparation outsourcing done by me and my team, so your team can focus on bringing value to your clients and work less, hopefully. So here's a review of one of my clients that actually used this service last year. And here's my website. Let me know if you have any questions. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Congratulations again on finishing the tech season. It's a big deal. You deserve the break, you deserve the good feedback, and you know what? Let's make the next season much, much better together.